This video, we show you an absolute must-see at Saint Barths that's a thrilling, almost surreal experience. Grand Casse, on the French side of Saint Martin, is a vibrant and culturally rich destination that beautifully blends Caribbean charm with French sophistication. Known as the Gourmet Capital of the Caribbean, it's a place where the aromas of freshly baked baguettes and Creole spices mingle in the air, and the rhythm of the island life sets a leisurely, inviting pace. As you can see from our Garmin track, Grand Casse is a swirly anchorage. Make sure to set your anchor well with a 7-to-1 scope.
That sucks.
Yeah, you just dumped a bunch of rusty stuff on
I
our
know, it's
deck.
like an old cable.
Yeah, and where'd you get that?
It came up with the anchor.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
The things we pull up with our anchor.
Yeah, at first I thought it was rigid, but obviously you can see that it's not.
Yeah, it looks like a big heavy cable.
Yeah, glad it wasn't more of it.
Yep.
Bye,
Grand Casse.
See ya in a month or two, couple months.
Yeah.
Peace. Okay, it still looks pretty deep.
I didn't think it was this deep. I didn't see that coming. Okay, here comes the wave. Let's go right here. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. I don't want to get hit by a wave again.
I can't right now. I'm busy holding the boat.
That is Saint Barths, Saint Barthélemy, one of the other French islands. We're gonna try to find our way in there for New Year's Eve tomorrow night.
Photobomb! That walkway that we just did, I guess there were a lot of birds. They're really teeny ones, so you can't pick them out with your fingers. And I noticed Shotzi was pulling and tugging, and so I'm brushing them out, but she's less than thrilled with that idea as well. You can see right here, there's like 1, 2, 3 of the tiny, tiny little burrs, and you can only get them out with a comb or a brush. And she must have at least 30 of these in her legs and her chest. And her ears, her little floppy ears.
Today, Country 5. Country 5 that GoTFO and Ventana have shared together.
Woo! Yeah. All right.
Woo! And the newcomer, Paul.
That's right.
Second country. Yeah.
And you gotta teach me how to whistle like that.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. Ah, that worked. It's working really well though. We're not gonna be able to get those higher ones.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Do they only fit in one slot?
Yep.
That's good, I like that.
You can see the little groove.
Yeah, you gotta line it up. I agree, it works! Woo-hoo! Protect our 2-to-1 halyard. It goes around the actual metal, and you can see how damaging sun is over time, all the fading, and it just deteriorates. And all my supplies, I don't have any fabric like this, so I'm trying to sew it in my hand loosely together, and then gonna try to hope it'll give us a little more time. I'm not sure the exact purpose of this thing, but I guess it protects it, the deck or anything else, if that metal shackle would hit something. So it is a nice to have. Opened ideas on something else to use. It's not my best sewing job. I used V92 thread, which is UV resistant. I try to make my stitches really loose. I think that's why it looks kind of Frankenstein. Couldn't really use a machine to do this because it's a continuous circle, but you can just see how worn this is. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort, but sometimes you just need to do something to get you through a few more months until you can come up with a better plan. What'd you get? Oh, Shotzi's little beanbag, so you don't have to be on the ground, Shotzi. All right, Daddy, way to go. Yeah. Woo! And then we got Ventana right next to us. Woohoo! Woohoo! I know, because the fireworks are going to be right there.
Fort. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so go right behind us, maybe. I know you're hoping I'm bowling now.
Don't do it.
in your boat is usually a very quiet thing, except when you get a neighbor who wants to play their music this loud and they happen to be anchored right next to you.
All right.
Rob, I like your sticker, man. It was really meant to be on the compass. It's cool.
Should we be on top?
Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like you need a pen and all.
Yeah.
What is it?
Let me take a picture of you guys.
Manani?
Barths?
Manani?
It was wonderful reconnecting with Bartek and Anya from sailing vessel Sail Oceans, both here in St. Barts and previously in Grand Cass. Back in 2019, we had the privilege of crewing on their Neil 50 prototype for 2 weeks, building our sailing experience and narrowing down our boat choice. Spending time with them and seeing how much their boys have grown was a special reminder that the heart of this journey lies in the deep, meaningful connections that we make with others. We are incredibly fortunate to forge these bonds along the way.
This is a really great purchase. You just push the button and it fills up with water, and then you can give your dog water. We use this thing pretty much every single day.
Kurt gave us one of his stickers for a cooler, and whoosh, there it is.
Woo!
Apex action.
Apex action on GoTFO! Yeah!
Big time.
Woo! Woo! We were here once before, but the thing we learned is that the windsock has to be flying this way to get the great flyovers. Excuse the wind noise. I didn't think I'd be talking to the camera because you're just going on a grocery run and happen to catch 2 planes landing. It's super cool.
The Gustav Airport is famous for its incredibly short runway and the dramatic approach over a steep hill before the aircraft skims just above a busy road to touch down. As you stand near the road, you can almost feel the rush of adrenaline as the planes descend up possibly close. The sensation is a mix of awe and a tinge of disbelief. It feels like you could almost reach up and touch the planes as they go overhead.
We're getting ready to leave St. Barts. We've been here for a couple of days, had a wonderful New Year's here. We're gonna head south towards Guadeloupe. We'd love to be able to get to Point of Petrie because that's where we're going to pick up family in April, so we can kind of scout some things out. But if we're slower than we think, there's Basseterre, which is on the leeward side. We'll just stop there tomorrow, spend the night there, and then it's only like a couple more hours around the corner to get to Point of Petrie, and then we hang out there for a couple days.
So how many hours are you thinking?
Well, this says 132 miles, which we usually use like 160, 170, I think, for our 24-hour planning. So we'll just say about 20 hours, 24 hours in that range. We'll be on the leeward side, so that tends to dork up winds or make them a little more goofy. Part of the reason too is for getting going now is if we are slow, we always prefer to come in at daylight versus when it's getting dark.
Yep.
So the quicker we can get out of here, the quicker we can go. But it's going to be an overnight. Saint Barths, go around Montserrat, and then come around down here too. And then you can see up here in that gap, that's Point of Petrie. But we're going to come down to here. There's a marina, but there's also an anchorage. And then that's where we'll go.
You're so fancy using two finger, doing both engines at the same time.
2 fingers does the trick.
Woohoo!
Ha!